My name is Kara Roysum, and I'm the principal at St. Anne's School in Stoughton, Wisconsin. I've been a part of Love Begins Here for 4 years. I think one of the biggest impacts from that first year definitely was some of the families we were helping, some of the people we went out, the service itself. One of the things were the kids themselves. You know, they were so excited. And again, I knew teenagers, and I figured they'd be anxious and happy and want to work, but I couldn't believe the joy that they were feeling and the excitement. And then when we went to these families who just needed us, you know, you think, geez, we're in the Diocese of Madison, and yeah, we're helping people, but you know, what does that mean? And the number of people who really needed us. And so what struck me also was the friendships that formed between these teenagers and these people, you know, some elderly, some homebound. No matter what, they were just, I couldn't believe how these kids were saying, what can we do? What can we do? It was really, really inspirational.
My name is Steve Geischert. Married for 26 years, 4 kids. Been involved with the Diocese, St. John the Baptist Parish out of Waunakee. How did I find out about Love Begins Here? Through my daughters who were in the whole program, and particularly one who kept nagging me and said, Dad, they need more lead missionaries, they need more chaperones. It's like, yeah, I should go do that sometime. And all of a sudden she was a junior, and it's like, well, if I don't do this soon, I'm gonna miss my opportunity. I really should do this. This is what a good dad does. So that's how they got me on board. Day one, signing up and showing up Sunday afternoon, all these kids are showing up, and we've got all these leaders, you know, who are college-age kids that are out there going, let's get the kids energized, let's start playing games, and they're running around and they're doing stuff. And I'm just going, what is going on around here? I don't know if this is the place for me. How am I gonna, you know, it was a little crazier than what I thought. On the first day, I got done with it and said, I don't know that I belong here. Second day was better. Third day was great. And the fourth day, it's like, you know, we get done at the end of the week, it's like, I got new family.
So there was some hesitancy, thinking I was maybe a little too old for this, and absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, it's funny how first of all, it brings out a youthful side, fun side of you. And then, no, you're not too old. If you think you're too old, you're not. Absolutely not. You know, when I went my first year, I thought, okay, I'll do this. I'm a one and done. And now, you know, now I'm kind of like, I need this. I need this for me. I look forward to seeing them again. I can't wait to find out my car group. So many funny things going on with other leaders and their car group, and the music blaring, you know, as we're heading out. It's just, you know, I love the joy. It's just too fun. And having it all wrapped up in our Catholic faith and spiritual, you know, development, it's so beautiful. It's something you can't experience in other settings. You just can't.
The impact I saw in the car group, with the group of kids that I had, you know, it's kind of like day one. I'm still thinking more the regimented, we have to take care of things. So we have to show up at this address. We're supposed to do a prayer according to the schedule. So we do the prayer, we go and knock on the door, hey, we're here to help you, let's get things going. And, you know, it was kind of like day one, getting to know kids, asking them questions. And so I asked a lot of questions. A couple of the kids kind of knew each other, and they started socializing. And after a little bit of time, they started asking me questions. Steve, you know what music we like. What do you like? Steve, what do you do? Steve, are you married? You know, how many kids do you have? And all of a sudden, you know, they started asking me all these questions. Like they genuinely wanted to know about me and who I am, which was really kind of neat, and built some really great bonds. And like I say, by the last day there, I mean, you're getting together Friday morning going, this is the last time we're going to be doing this all week. You know, and all the kids are huddling together, and it's like, I love you guys, you know? Good stuff. It's brought a new hope with it, because I mean, I'm part of a men's group, and a lot of the men's group have hair color about the same as mine. You know, and you go, what about the youth? You know, what's going on with that? And seeing the kids involved in all this gives me hope for the future. I look at this and go, you know, if we would have had Love Begins Here back in the, 1970s, maybe 1960s, when I was a kid, the world would be, and the church would be, a very different place now that I'm at this age. So I look forward to 30 years from now, 40 years from now, for where the church is going to be, for programs like this. This is really awesome. It has helped me to grow my faith life, and it's helped me to be a little bit more open within my own family, going, hey, you know, we need to do more of these things. We need to be more involved. If you're on the fence, you're not quite sure if you want to do this or not, I guess my first inclination is just having gone through all this and going, I'm not sure I want to do this, I'm not sure I'm looking for the regiment, do it anyway. Just for 1 year. I can guarantee that you won't regret it. Day one, okay, it's going to be a little crazy. You know, by the end of the week, you're going to be going, how do I do this again? How do I help this program again? In fact, I don't know, I've been helping a couple of other lead chaperones get involved because they hear my stories and they go, wow, that does sound tough, but it sounds great, I'm going to do it. Please do.
As a result of Love Begins Here and my experience with it, I'm a changed person. I'm much more prayerful. I think about and pray for kids all the time, pray for those teenagers. This is a time for me to, get in touch with my faith. I think about service all the time now, reaching out. I think about my neighbors. I'm focused on the diocese and who needs me across the street. And so even at school here, when we do service, I'm thinking about Love Begins Here. And yeah, let's reach out to our neighbors. Let's get out there and again, walk the walk.